he's so good. She like he's.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here. As it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead, and we're off in week 2. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Mayfield off the play fake. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
Play action here on the first play of the scrimmage. They want to see how the linebackers are going to react. Are they looking to stop the run? Or are they going to sit back in coverage? A really nice job there of going in attack mode early, and they pick up a quick first down.
Regular.
Here's Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're way past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throwing, Mayfield. He's got his receiver. That's Ibuka. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Now Mayfield. And he is caught. And he's going to have a Bucs first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They go play action. Mayfield. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Credit that pass breakup to Alex Highsmith. Look at the Steeler defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
To number 7, Bucky Irving.
And again, it's Mayfield. This will be caught at about the 6. And the Buccaneers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
That's another Buccaneers first down. 1st and goal, Tampa Bay.
Mayfield to throw it. He'll dump this off, complete to Dobbins. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Play lost a yard. It's now 3rd and goal.
Mayfield now. Now he'll tuck this and run. This is caught. A gain of 5, but not enough. Leads to a 4th and goal. And how about this first drive? They're being aggressive, slinging it around.
Really confident, too, because they're not trying to fool them with running plays, throwing it, and they're being very successful right now.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the left hash, he'll have to cut this at a tight angle. And his kick here is good. So 3 points on the board, as easy a 3 goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
At their own 38-yard line.
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw is Milton. They'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities, and if they're able to continue to find him here in the early going, I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Milton now to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down.
Ready? Cougar 19. Ready?
Now Milton. He's got his target. That's complete. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9.
The Steelers first down.
19,
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Not crack all 80.
Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Steelers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
Buccaneers 3. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Handoff running left, Irvin. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. You look at the Steeler defense. They're just cut line for top half of the league, 17th in the NFL against the run.
And this game for them is all about the line of scrimmage. Winning that battle, using their leverage, being the low man with power to take the offensive linemen and run them back into their own backfield and try and create some lost yardage plays.
Mayfield looks to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he could have scanned downfield forever, but there wasn't anything available. Ends up throwing an incompletion, and I think he'll take that.
Here's Tommy Townsend. And now the up man has it. It's a fake. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Throwing is Milton. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It is a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Stop low, 18.
Here's Milton. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Come on. 70, Timberwolf.
Back to throw again. Broke in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Alec Pierce with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point put through by Boswell. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And not a good return at all. Down inside the 10, all the way back at the 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. After one, a 14-3 ball game.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
2nd quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Irvin. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That good for 22 and a 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down.
To throw, Mayfield. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches at the 49-yard line.
From the gun, Mayfield. To the right side, catch made by Ibuka. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 34-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10. Mayfield. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They'll look to throw again. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
At the Steelers' 8-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he pulls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown. Cade Otton, his second touchdown on the season. And the Bucs go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Not no good. He missed it. Missed the PAT. And this will remain a 5-point game. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right.
He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That one good for 37 yards.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. They get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
He will push his way down to about the 14. A gain of 3, second down. So there the defense denies the rookie of his potential first career touchdown.
And his first NFL touchdown celebration. I wonder if he's thought about it, if he has something cooked up in his head as he worked on with his team, and think about the celebration back home when he finally scores his first touchdown.
You don't get a second chance to make a first impression. We'll see what he does.
Well said, sir. Well said.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Well, here's your first example of how this guy can beat you in more ways than one, because they took away his arm, but he was more than happy to dissect them with his legs for that first down pickup.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 8. Ready?
Warren. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Cup 19. Let's go now. Bronco 80. Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. Blitz coming, and down he goes. That's Kalijah Cansey in to get him down.
That's what they have to do more of defensively. Not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face. Not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. But they need to reverse the trend. The last two plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. They were able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Got the completion, but it certainly wasn't on his time frame. Hurried on that play.
Absolutely. The pressure affected him. Unable to get it further downfield.
18 Rattler. Liking 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60. Ready.
On 4th down, Milton. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4. And the Bucs defense, they'll celebrate the goal line stand. Here's Mayfield. And he is not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. So free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away. Now Austin.
A gain of 17 yards.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
Here we go.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think if they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again, in fact.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great play there. 64 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
Next to score, Steelers 23, Buccaneers 9. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And now their hill to climb has gotten taller. They had the safety last time they had the football. That led to the touchdown a moment ago. So that deficit going in the wrong direction as they try to right the ship here. 1st and 10.
That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Now Mayfield. Out route, the ball is caught by Godwin. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
First down.
Hey, alert.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Tampa Bay.
Throwing, Mayfield. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
33.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Running the toss to Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Buccaneers get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. Quick hitter here. It's complete. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half.
60 by 6. 60 by 6.
Second and 2. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it first and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Milton. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Man open downfield, it's Metcalf. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 14. Now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. To throw is Milton. Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead is up to 15 now.
Next to score, Steelers 30, Buccaneers 15. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they...
Oh, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And these guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Steelers take over first and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it. So on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
All I ever wanted was a black grand national. Being rational, give them what they ask for. It's not enough. Few solid left, but it's not enough. You that are really stuff, but it's not enough. Say you bigger than myself, but it's not enough. I get on it. Yeah, somebody gotta do it. I'm in. Hey, yeah, somebody gotta do it. I take the G. Hey, watch him do it. We survived outside, all from the music. What? They like what they own.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. An 80-yard touchdown. And the Steelers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Boswell good with the extra point. And they open the lead up now to 25.
Steelers 40, Buccaneers 15.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Mayfield to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Mayfield down. He's got his receiver. That's a Bucs. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. Straight ahead, it's Irvin. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 43-yard line.
Now back to throw. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
He'll try and do this himself. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 31. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
13 more yards. That's another Buccaneers first down.
Mayfield looks to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13-yard gain yet again, just like last play.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
This will be caught at about the 5. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bucs are able to cut into that deficit. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because
You're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, and you're giving up that type of field position, the advantage just switches to their person.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Milton. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. A 14-yard touchdown. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. This offense certainly looking a lot more comfortable here at home. They lost last week in the opener on the road, but there's something about that home opener makes you feel more settled.
Yeah, I wish we could quantify it, too, because you're playing the same game. The field's the same, size. We know all of that. But being at home, sometimes when you do things well, you get that extra push from your home fans, and it elevates your game.
And in the driver's seat right now.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6.
Run.
They'll set up to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
6 yards to go.
They'll set up a throw. Open man is Ibuka. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
4th down, Mayfield. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther. Take off.
To throw, it's Milton. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And the play goes for 19 yards. Gives them a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
Pretty secure lead, but what's the harm in adding another touchdown, right? At least that's what they were thinking on that snap. But if he wants to add more points, got to bring the throw down just a little bit and keep it in the end zone.
This one finds Pierce on the out route. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Throwing is Milton. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
1st down.
Come on.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Boswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
The score, Steelers 54, Buccaneers 23. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. yards here. He's past the 30.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Run.
Mayfield. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air. Defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
To throw, Mayfield. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They're going to look to throw. Oh, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws. Is this... He's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Milton now to throw. And that is incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Second and 10.
Get it. 6, Panther 11. Mustang 19. Let go.
Now Milton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Here's Milton. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46-yard line.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bucs get a bit closer. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on. Set. 19. Bronco 80. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. And he's got Pierce. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 24 yards.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Come 19. 19 tight. Not ready.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He'll find Metcalf. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Another first down there as this one goes for 25.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Corey, 70. Ready.
Back to throw. Milton. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
It's now second and 10.
Ready.
They run a draw here on second down. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. With now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Check, smash, check. Number 6, 19, Sergeant, 79 Broncos. Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Milton. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler first down. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps.
And the Bucs are going to take possession here at their own 37-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
Their passing game has been spectacular this this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there? Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
There's a short one taken in by Otten. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. From the 46, here's second and 3.
At the Steelers' 46-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Down, Buccaneers.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. Big gain of 5. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 5. At the 27-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to throw again. Man, and he hits him in stride. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. A good pick up there, 20 yards.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the
left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone, touchdown, Tampa Bay. Emeka Egbuka with an amazing diving catch. And the Buccaneers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. Touchdown. Here's McLaughlin to kick off. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Steelers. Take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Certainly no reason to panic. They've got the 3-score lead, but the turnover last time, the interception that led to a touchdown, you'd have to think you might not be dialing that up again.
Yeah, probably not. They're still in fantastic shape, though, so I would imagine before he tried it out here for this series, head coach probably just leaned over to him and was like, listen, we're wearing these color shirts. Throw it to those guys, not the others. Try to make a joke out of it and just let them go out there with a little bit more confidence.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And he finds Austin complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. 27 yards there, a first down. There's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the fourth quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line here about the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 45 yards.
This game certainly has no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
And this will be caught, and the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt, and here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media, are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that was playing at an elite level.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
An 8-yard pickup. First down.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
At the 60, at the 60. Go.
Second down and inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. That'll be taken in downfield by Godwin. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead's down to 24.
Buccaneers 44.
Following the touchdown, here's McLaughlin to kick off.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Buccaneers are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
The Buccaneers in good field position here to start out. First and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. There's a short one taken in by Otten. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Gain of 15 yards. Complete to Cade Otton.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Finding Otten once more. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 32.
Now back to throw. Otten brings it in over the middle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Calling that a very strong gain of 24.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes the pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. For a Steeler touchdown. Well, this one was already ugly, and now it's just kind of becoming a feast on the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, partner, this is a unit that knows they've got this game in the bag with this huge lead, and it's going to drive their coaches crazy because they're telling them play it straight, do all the right things, but these guys are going to be freewheeling now. All of them are going to take chances, and that one pays off with an INT and a return for 6.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They are just obviously getting shellacked here on this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game? And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Well, let's face it, Brandon, they're down here in the second half. You want to try and make something happen, and if you're the guy with the ball in your hands, you're going to try even harder. Because I think all he's trying to do is to get outside the pocket and see if he can find a big play downfield.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Pittsburgh, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay,